Hey Year 12s, I'm going to continue annotating this article. Remember, we are looking for, I've said 6 to 8, 6 to 8 of the most persuasive arguments. And then the way we're able to recognize that is look at different phrases and see how they're convincing. So this is what we've done before. See, I've got kind of one thing I want to talk about here, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm probably looking for 2 to 3 more over here. Remember, this is an article by Denise Walker on a blog on the school website. Sorry, it's a newsletter. And their target audience is parents. So she continues. She says, I'm asking, and in the case of the canteen, insisting that we do away with unnecessary packaging. I want the canteen to sell products that have no need for it. I hope to influence the staff. She hopes to influence the staff. Hold on. Yeah, she hopes to influence the staff to replace the coffee pod machine, those multiplying little pods, with a machine that filters coffee straight into a jug. I might even ask our teachers to bring out old communal teapot and do away with the pretty tea bags. So she says our teachers to bring out our old communal teapot and do away with the pretty tea bags. So in this, hold on, I'm just trying to find where I was editing before. Oh yeah, in this little bit, she's kind of saying how a system used to work in the past and it used to be sustainable and our teachers knew about it. Why not bring that back? So she's kind of saying, let's use an old tried and tested method instead. And she says our teachers and our old communal teapot to include that teachers were in favour of this in the past. So she insinuates that teachers were in favour of this in the past. And it might be a good experience bringing it back. Okay. How many nights a week do you eat takeaway? Plastic boxes of beef and black bean sauce, plastic bags of lettuce for the paper bag of spring rolls, little plastic containers of sauces. All these things increase the mounds of waste products. I'm told you can buy carrots ready, peeled, washed and sliced in another plastic bag. But why not prepare our own snacks for the lunchbox? So here in this paragraph, she seems to be talking about takeaway, and she's kind of elaborating on plastic boxes, plastic bags, plastic containers of sauces, increasing to the mounds of waste products. So in this one, she's kind of highlighting to parents how even a simple act of takeaway comes with it really unnecessary packaging. And then she's also saying it's really easy to choose the alternative. Why can't you just cut your own carrots, you know? So she's saying it's quite easy. So here the intent is, sorry, I'm just getting used to this thing, suggesting that it's quite easy to come up with a sustainable alternative. Okay, close. I don't know what that's there before. Delete, mate. Sorry, this is bugging me. Okay. Let's keep going. I know reducing our packaging, I know reducing our packaging will be a challenge at school at home, but we must confront it for the sake of our future generations. I will be implementing a curriculum unit to teach students about sustainability at every year level. So here, if you notice, her tone shifts. She was, pretty like, here are some healthy alternatives. Here are some more sustainable alternatives. But now she's like, we must. It is more directive. It is more clear. There is no room for negotiation. And here she ends the piece, negotiation. She ends the piece reiterating to parents that she has the next generation's best interests. So she ends the piece reiterating to parents that she has their children's best interests. And then also, I think this is worth noting. Your comments are welcome. So she's not a dictator here. She says your comments are welcome. So she invites participation, which means that she respects parent input, reinforces the idea that she respects parent input. Okay, so we've done Denise. Let's just quickly do Denise Walker. Let's do Louise, who is a parent. So this is a comment by a parent. Fair go, Denise. My partner and I have always supported your green ideas. We are already doing what we can. Oops. Let me just undo that. How do I undo? Hold on. No, I got this. I'm just gonna. Okay, we'll just leave it as that. Okay. We'll just pretend that that was meant to happen. My partner and I, so what I wanted to highlight was this bit. We are doing what we can. I do want to highlight all the other stuff. So we are already doing what we can. This bit insinuates that Louise feels that Denise is asking too much of parents. Previously, her ideas have been supported, but in this instance, her complete removal of packaging is too extreme. So this here lies, sorry, my nose is itchy. Here lies Louise's contention. The removal of packaging is too extreme. No, I don't want to do a comment here. Close and delete. Our kids walk to school every day. They are really interested in what rubbish goes where. They love the chooks and the garden, but mornings are chaos in our house as it is. How much worse if we have to spread cheese on biscuits? Won't they go soggy? Have you any idea how many plastic bottles we have lost over our time at Spire? And filling them also takes time. Both of us parents go to work. So here, have you any idea? She's quite frustrated. And she's also implying, that was just a really not curvy line, Louise implies here that Denise is out of touch with reality. And she's making a big deal out of things. Now, I want you guys to pick up on the tone. She is frustrated. She is fed up. This set of notes that I've got for you, where is it? Over here, it should help you figure out the tone. If you look at the verb section, oh, this is also frozen. I hope I can just get rid of it. In that booklet, I'll show you in class anyway, that's got a whole list of adverbs and verbs that is really helpful to identify what the tone is. Okay, let's keep going. This is slowly turning into a debacle of a video, but that's fine. The soy sauce. What a mess little kids will make of pumping that. As I recall, the parents and friends donated the coffee machine for the staff. Do you want it to join hard rubbish? So she's implying that Walker doesn't care about parent contribution. And this is going to make parents feel frustrated that they are not cared for. Their input is disregarded. Okay, close. I would think we had passed the days where civilized people were happy to all drink the same stewed tea. So this bit's really interesting because she's implying that as civilization progresses, more rubbish is used. And if we stop using, like, the coffee pods, we're actually, back into the 1800s. So with technological advancement, yeah, it comes with a little more rubbish, but that's the price we pay. Finally, why begrudge us all from the odd easy night off? Takeaway food is often a lifesaver. So you know how Denise was trying to make it seem like, oh, just avoid the takeaway food? Here, Louise is reinforcing the idea that takeaway food actually serves, I can't multitask. This is the bottom line. It shows that I can't multitask. Actually serves a purpose in the lives of parents. And she's again implying that Denise is out of touch with how it is in reality. Imagine if Miss McMaster told you guys you cannot bring any sort of rubbish to school. Maybe your parents will be like, that is impossible. I don't have time for this. This is what Louise is trying to say. And I could keep going, but we'll run out of time. But even in this bit, you've got about 3 or 4 things that you can talk about. This is how you pick and choose how to annotate your article and your arguments. Yeah. Now, I just want you finally to just recognize the tone shift. So Walker starts off, being pretty warm, a bit self-deprecating, because she recognizes that she's full of ideas all the time. So I'm going to write tone, warm, self-deprecating. But then the tone shifts here, like we said, to be concerned. Okay. Here, she is practical. Yeah, so this is, again, the tone has shifted again. The mood. Tone, practical. Gonna run out of time again. And then lastly, she is really